Ну что ж, второй акт. Продолжим прохождение.
Anomaly. I haven't seen them behave like this. What the hell is that? Another kind of anomaly? Sure distorting gravity around here. We need to think of a way to deal with it if we want to push on.
В смысле? Девка. Ну, я в другую сейчас игру играю.
What is this? A new anomaly?
Вот новенькая вышла, что мне только в одну игру всю жизнь играть, что ли? А, стяжение времени аномалия. Плохая аномалия. Ого. Жестко. Херасе. Временная аномалия. Радиация. Радиация — это хуёво. Но тем не менее, мне бы эти металлы добыть сейчас. С радиацией. Так, а это что за аномалия? Энергетическая стена. Любую связь между постройками, пройдя через нее, вы полностью разорите аккумулятор скафандра. Ебать. Пу-пу-пу. О, тут можно дырку сделать. Отлично. Так, тут тоже аномалия. Тут у нас водичка, я так понимаю. Ух ты. Ко мне прямо идет эта аномалия. Что дело? Это жесткая аномалия, надо ее уничтожить. Она какая-то голимая. Так, ладно. Пофиг на радиацию. Будем разведывать. Ну. А, понял. Где-то тут. Вот она. Так. Тянем, получается, сюда. Потом сюда. Сюда. Угу. Тогда сюда. И спускаемся. О, отлично. И сюда вот ставим. Все отлично. Еще один ресурс. Оранжерея, очередь пуста. Почему, блядь? Нет ресурсов на воду. Сейчас будут. Органический форпост не на смене. Ну чё, мне пускай там будет. Механик, иди на обслуживание базы. Ремонт не запланирован. Тогда на мастерскую. У нас по кухне очередь. Это медленно они работают. Надо их на сверхурочно поставить. Пока у них хорошее настроение. Когда будет плохое настроение. Так. Можно пока что я на ботаника на обогащение металлов поставить. Все. Так, 7 вечера, скоро будет радиация. Да еще пробежаться, успеть что-то сделать. Это что такое? О! О! Так, сейчас мы расследуем, куда ведут эти штуки. Наверх ведут. Как тут забраться? Нету энергии. 3 единицы. Я на высокие выступы не могу забираться, да? А почему? Может, какое-то исследование? Третий уровень исследований нам надо, чтобы туда забираться. Плохо, плохо, плохо. Так, со всеми надо попиздеть.
Hey, you feeling all right? Yep, yeah. Just a little dizzy after last night. I don't think I ate enough fatty foods. Not that we have any in here. Could have made more pierogi. Honestly, then better. Yeah. I need to replenish my electrolytes. Would be easier if we had any isotonics left in the storage room. Someone must have got to them first. Hey, you feeling all right? What? Oh, I don't remember anything from last night, except for waking up in the technician's bed, which I'd rather forget. Hey, I took a closer look at our obstacle. It looks like something is distorting the gravity field around here. Good thing our base stopped, or we'd just be floating around in the air like those rocks. Amazing. The sheer scale of it. I wonder if it's related to the intro. Yeah, this planet, so full of mysteries. It's almost a shame we need to get out of here in a hurry. I can take the pressure, don't worry. But we can't expect to deal with a problem if we don't understand it properly. How do you suggest we go about it? We'll need to start by collecting more data about the field distortion characteristics. The base should have blueprints for a device called a gravity sensor. Once you craft it, it needs to be placed somewhere high to cover as much ground as possible. We're in a canyon, right? So maybe a ledge somewhere high up would be good. I'll mark potential spots on your map. Okay, I'm on it. You're never gonna believe what I found. Let me guess. A time-distorting anomaly? What? How did you know? Well, considering the presence of this huge gravitational anomaly in this area and Frankov's calculations, I expected you to stumble upon one sooner or later. As you know, differences in gravitational potentials create the effect of time dilation. So, I just connected the dots. You could have done it as well, had you taken the time to stop and think. I guess I was too busy discovering it. Of course, the credit is yours. Now, tell me more about it. Well, when I got inside this thing, it just, slowed me down while all around you time seemed to speed up? Yeah. What a discovery, Jan. This is just getting more and more fascinating. Well, it's pretty hard to get rid of. The closer I get to its core, the more time I lose on the outside. Yes, but you're also approaching the center of its gravity, which means that the core should slow down and be an easier target. Huh. Interesting. I'll think about that. Thanks. I discovered something new. An anomaly that seemed to be pulsating. Pulsating? As in shrinking and expanding? Yeah, and it seemed to have two cores inside. Very interesting. Thank you for bringing this observation to me. I suppose destroying it will be easier if you time your movement accordingly to the pattern in which it pulsates? Huh. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks. Hey, you feeling all right? I think my metabolism of glucose might have been affected. I'm finding it hard to concentrate. That's exactly what I feared. This party was premature. Is something's malfunctioning here? Should I change my workstation? Hey, what's the matter? I was wondering, is it just me, or do you have it too? Have what? A splitting headache that won't go away no matter what I do. And a bad stomach too. Ever since that damn party. That's worrying. A regular hangover should have gone away by now. Yeah. Got me thinking. Maybe the booze was spoiled? We never checked its expiry date. Could have mold in it or some bacteria. Okay, man. Just take it easy for now and don't forget to hydrate properly. Yeah, don't worry. I won't be slowing you down. Even Molly's not there for me when I need her. Look at her. Sulking in her little space. I hope none of those idiots plied her with that rotten stuff. What happened in the refinery? I wish I knew. I blacked out. I think there was a leak and I inhaled toxic fumes. You blacked out? You need some time to get better? A few minutes are more than enough, thanks.
Привет.
What happened in the kitchen? You look pale. I got food poisoning because of the busted fridge. Gosh, this place is the worst. Yeah, you have every right to be upset. Right? A functioning kitchen really is the bare minimum. Thanks for understanding.
Правда, я не заметил. Там добавили, что типа раскраску можно делать корпоративные, да вот в принципе и все. Нужно кое-что сказать, что происходит.
I knew there was something wrong with her. I saw it. And I didn't do anything. Wait, what the hell happened to her? What does it look like? She's gone. Molly's gone.
Опа-на, Молли померла. Так это и они так помрут, получается. Они же тоже напечатанные, как Молли.
that's not possible. There was never any problem with her.
I came to see her like I did every day, and she was just lying motionless, cold and stiff. That's just unthinkable. Such an innocent little being.
Yeah, poor thing. Never got to see a real meadow in her short life. At least her life had meaning. She will be remembered as the first living organism ever to be created with the use of rubidium. Okay. We're all sad, but I guess we'll have to accept this unexpected loss and, well, move on. However hard it may be. Accidents like this have been observed. Sudden, unexplained health deterioration, an abrupt allergic reaction.
Are you sure no one gave her anything during the party? To eat or drink?
I read ungulates can die of constipation, just like that.
Maybe it was simply her time. Do we even know how old she was when she woke up?
Look, let's just decide what to do quickly and get back to work. This is taking too much time. Ollie's been a part of this mission before any of us arrived. In a way, she paved the way for us. I say we bury her with honors.
You know what's the best thing about sheep? They're humble and simple. I don't think Molly would want us to make a fuss over her.
Still, we are talking about corporate property here. I say we put her in the freezer and take her back to Earth. Allied Corp scientists might be interested in her. But it's your call, Jan. You're the captain. What do you think?
We need to be rational about this. Cremate her corpse as quickly as possible and get back to our jobs. No. We can't do that.
What? Why not?
Don't you all remember what they said at training? If any member of the crew dies for an unknown reason, it is the duty of the scientist on board to carry out a post-mortem without delay.
Member of the crew?
She was a live being, and her cause of death is unknown. We should find out what really happened. We owe it to her, and to ourselves. And it's a mandatory procedure. Let's do it. Let's perform an autopsy and see what we can find out.
All right. I won't argue with procedures.
Так, пока улучшение крюка не сделаем, мы не сможем разместить этот сенсор вверху каньона, так что пока что разведкой займусь. Кул. Да, прикольная игрушка. Мне заходит, в принципе, такой сюжетик недовольно интересный. Ебаная аномалия. Ну, такая, немножко, конечно, унылая, на самом деле, если так вдуматься. О, поврежденный чип. Заебись. Это хорошо. Поврежденный чип. Ага, нужны минералы. Где я минералы найду? Непонятно. Ищем. Тут прохода нет. Короче, нужен улучшенный крюк, чтобы забраться наверх. Туда вот надо заползти. Вот сюда вот нужно тоже заползти как-то. Так, ну раз я пока не могу лазить, то можно, в принципе, водички добыть. Нет места на органику. Органику всегда есть место, алло, ребят. Производство, кухня, пища, вот, спецресурсы. У нас там по назначениям. Давай-ка, Ян, механик в мастерскую, наверное, иди. Ты в оранжерее у нас. Ты у нас, Ян, нефтяник. Сходи, наверное, на кухню. Там поработай. Хватит ему на койке прохлаждаться, он уже, в принципе, вылечился. О, вот и то, что я искал. Минералы. То, что надо. О, здесь вообще залежи минералов. О, отлично, отлично. Вот оно, глубокое месторождение. Ой, где? Где же ты, где же ты? Тут что ли где-то? О! Надо здесь шахту сделать. Отлично. Так. Бэм. И все. Шикарно. Все, минералы теперь тоже могу добывать. Так. Пум-пум-пум. Улучшение крюка готово. Сейчас, может, еще успею залезть наверх вон туда. Поставить маячок. 5 часов вечера. Радиация будет 8. Сука, энергия потрачена. Хитро. Ладно, у меня еще час. Сейчас быстренько попробую. Вскрытие овцы завершено. И что-то он недоволен, походу.
I'm done here. Should I do this now? There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
Так, а что я залезть все равно не могу? Я что, улучшение сделал? И все равно не могу залезть. Почему? Почему же? Непонятно. Ладно, черт с ними. Наверное, улучшение это я сделал крюка. Но крюк-то я не произвел. Произвести надо. Сейчас пойду гляну. Да, вот оно, улучшение крюка надо сделать. Правда. Так, на смене работает на кухне. Так, надо со всеми побазарить. Возможно, что-то построить. Так, спортзал. Инерционный импульсор. Тыры-пыры. Ага. Надо, короче, после того, как расширюсь, базу перестроить. И надо механика на обслуживание. У нас ученый на обслуживание. Нормально. Так лучше ученого на... То есть я на механика, на обслуживание, я на ученого мастерскую. Так вот. Так. Поговорите с ученым. Где ученый? В самом низу.
You again. Hey, are you done with the post-mortem? Did you find Molly's cause of death? Yes and no. Don't you just love science? I know the direct cause of death, and it wasn't food poisoning. No? No, it was a severe brain hemorrhage. What? Why? That's the tricky part. Her brain looked changed. Part of it was covered with a strange, transparent film, like mutated tissue of some sort. Are you talking about a brain tumor? I don't know, Jan. I'm not a neurosurgeon, and I'm certainly not a veterinarian. Basic autopsy on a human being is all I'm trained to do. I ran a sample through our standard lab tests, and it doesn't fit any known results. So all I can tell you is this isn't any condition I could put a name on. Maybe we should report this back to Earth. Have you heard from anyone since we stopped? No. Just as I feared. The gravity field might have jammed their signal. While we wait for them to reinstall it, let's collect more data.
Such as?
Well, we know it wasn't anything in the food or air conditioning that killed her. However, there could be other external factors at play. This planet, the interim. Who knows if the proximity plane doesn't interact with our reality in some ways we don't yet understand? We have no idea about the microbiome here, bacteria, maybe even viruses.
Viruses? What are you saying?
We should all get tested, just to be on the safe side.
So, the technician was right when he urged us to examine the sheep.
And we were right to listen to him.
Now let's follow through. Okay. How do you want to proceed?
MRI scanning. A simple procedure that will give us the first crucial answer. Is anything affecting our brains too? All I need from you is a simple upgrade of our infirmary. Think you can handle that?
Okay. I'll take care of it right away.
Excellent. We'll start the checkups immediately after it's ready.
with this? Take a look there. Looks like I'm done. Should I go there next? Should I go there next? There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
В этой ветке реальности он, короче, руку потерял. Жалко Яна. И он стал одноруким алкоголиком. И записался он в проект Долли тоже. Все, создаем шахтера, короче. Так, соберите аппарат для МРТ. О, это хорошо. О, исследования открылись. Вот это очень хорошо. Вот тут же какой сюжет? Я типа высадил, ну, короче, будущее, и люди исследуют другие планеты в поисках определенного ресурса, рапидий. Короче, новый ресурс открыт. Вот. И я ж типа Ян Дольский, вот он я основной, записался тоже в эту программу. Но когда мы высадились на планету, погибли тупо все, кроме меня. И остался только квантовый. А, у меня уже есть тут Ян механик, Ян нефтяник, Ян ученый, Ян ботаник, и вот нужен Ян шахтер. Тут же все нужны, и лазарет тут нужен, медика надо создать, и охранника нужно, который будет этих долбоебов разминать, они между собой пиздятся, мои, блядь, эти альтеры. Ну, игра называется Альтерсы. О. И так вышло, что я могу создавать только свои копии. И квантовый компьютер рассчитывает на основании моей жизни, есть тут такая полоска, полностью моя жизнь. Квантовый компьютер рассчитывает, кем бы я мог стать, если в определенные моменты жизни повернул бы в другую сторону. Там, например, есть момент, что я там, бывшая жена говорит мне, типа, надо переехать, Лена. Если бы я согласился, я бы стал просто ботаником. Она бы работала, создала карьеру, а я бы был садоводом просто. И если я не согласился, сказал, ты будешь жить со мной, там я стану там механиком. Либо еще. Если там вообще с ней расстался, никогда с ней не был, я бы стал ученым. И вот так, типа, ну там разные развилки. И тоже там мать у меня умирает. Если бы ты приехал за мамкой, типа, да ухаживать, там, стал бы этим. Если бы не приехал, стал бы этим. Ну, короче, ну, квантовый комп все рассчитывает, и на основе этих расчетов создает мою альтер-копию. Вот такая вот, в принципе, простой сюжет, скажем так. Спецресурсы, металл. Вот это вот хорошо. Надо такое выучить. База, эффективность гидропонных ферм. Гидропонная. О, расширение базы надо, чтобы было. Да. Так. Ян механик туда. Ян ботаник в оранжерею. Наверное. Ян ученый. И в лабораторию. Так. Ян нефтяник. Наверное, нужно обогащенных металлов накопать. Да, потому что у нас металл заканчивается обыкновенный. Спать получается. Завтра продолжим исследование. Солнце далеко, но неизвестно, сколько оно еще будет далеко. Блин, 7 дней до магнитной бури.
You again.
Новый альтер готов. Вот это хорошо. Новый альтер готов. Вот, я напечатал нового альтера. А ну, как шахтер выглядит. Как раз нам новый альтер нужен побыстрее к магнитной буре.
You alright?
Бородатый.
Alright? Hell no. Feel like I'm fucking dying. Oh, shit. That's it then. I'm dead already. Not yet, brother, not yet. Damn it. Yet another disappointment.
You're on strong sedatives.
Mm-hmm. This is one strange dream.
Why don't we give you a mental checkup first, okay?
Yeah. That's what they always say before they break the bad news to you. Shoot.
What's your name?
My name is Jan Dolsky, but I'm seeing fucking double. You should worry about that.
We'll get there. Just fill me in on your role on this mission.
Well, I used to be a miner, but then I lost my hand in an accident. Hey, wait a minute. What the fuck is this? My fucking arm. It's there again. Okay, I'm done with your little survey. Tell me what's going on. What have you done to my body?
It's not your body, it's mine.
Who the hell are you?
I'm Jan Dolsky. I got stranded on a desolate planet where I found rupidium, so I used it to make you my copy.
What the fuck did you drug me with, man? Oh, this is insane. What a trip.
It's not a trip. It's reality. Your new reality.
Oh, yeah? Well, in that case, Mr. Dolsky, would you be kind enough to tell me why your body's so damn intact? Because if you really are who you claim to be, both of us should be short an arm.
Why not the other way around? Maybe it's something that never happened to either of us.
It fucking happened to me. I remember it well. Too well.
That's because you have different memories of an alternative version of my life.
Okay. I knew it was a fucking mistake the moment I signed up for this goddamn mission. Oh, man. You want to know what's most cruel about what you did?
I don't know. Tell me.
Keeping all that shit I went through in my head. Now that, my brother, is cruelty.
Look, you obviously had a complicated life, so why don't we try to look ahead now?
To what?
Working hard to get us out of this mess. I won't lie to you, I'm really gonna need your help. Right now, why don't you just kick back and take some time to get used to your new self?
All right. I guess I can do that.
Go through the mission logs. They should clear a lot of things up for you.
Okay.
Жалко шахтера. Весь бред, что с ним был в жизни. В воспоминаниях, ёпт. Так, ладно. На чем мы там остановились? Идем в шлюз. Там нужно одну штучку собрать. Вот здесь находится. Очень даже интересную. Привет, Алирия. Дюна. Я что-то глянул на нее обзор. Я не сказал бы, что меня она заинтересовала. Вот, скорее нет, чем да. Мне просто, в принципе, сама вселенная Дюны не сильно прет. Вот. По мне устаревшая фантастика. Так. Пум-пум-пум-пум-пум. Да, сюда, сюда. И где-то тут была эта фигня. Ай, блин, аномалия. Ёбаный рот. Сука. Заебали они. Так, батарейки есть. О, аккумулятор есть для скафандра. Так, где эта фигня? Я ж находил эту дичь. Где-то этот шарик. Волшебный шарик. Волшебный шарик. Ты где, волшебный шарик? Блин, да был же он здесь. Капец, это я в прошлый раз получил. А, вон он, по-моему. Переместился, что ли? Куда волшебный шарик? Планетарный образец. Хорош. Так, а где же мне разместить этот маяк? Сюда наверх. Аж туда. Получается, нужно вон туда идти. Ё, красота. На минеральный форпост хочет. Ну иди, шахтер, на минеральный форпост. Уже не против он работать, да? О, тут дырку можно сделать. О, глубокое месторождение рапидия. Да что ты, блин, заебываешь меня. Ишь. Да, хорошее тут месторождение рапидия. Было бы неплохо проанализировать, где тут можно поставить шахту. Где-то там внизу, а там временная аномалия. Пиздец. Тут аномалия. Еще магнитная буря пройдет, все аномалии по новой появятся. Меня это накаляет, если честно. Этими аномалиями. Спуститься нельзя, да? Тут во временную только. Ебать, а это что такое? Тут тоже нельзя спуститься, куча аномалий. Я их все не зафигачу. У нас что? О, запасы минералов. Рапидий. Стоп, а я тут не был? Не, походу не был, потому что он с капсулой валяется. Ерунда какая-то. Блядь. Это что еще за аномалия? Понесся. О, еще поврежденный чип. Нифига себе. Я тут нашел. Где я шляюсь вообще? Тоже наверх можно куда-то залезть. О, ладно, оставим это исследование, наверное, на потом. Как отсюда вылезти-то? Ага, тут минералы. Рапидий. Энергии зарядил. Пу-пу-пу. Надо вот сюда. Потом отсюда. Потом отсюда, отсюда. Да. Спуститься вначале. Потом сюда. Прямо. Да. Да маяк побыстрее разместить. Надо на связь выходить. Во, вот тут я не мог собраться. Мастерская на смене. А что у меня производство там идет? Да, устройство для МРТ. Еще квантовый чип надо произвести. Да. Еще, наверное, шахтерский аванпост надо. Но это потом, наверное. Или сразу-то лучше сразу. Что у нас там по хавке? Ага. Идет своим, так сказать, чередем. Так, обогащенный металл накопали. Опа, о как. Активная добыча, автоматический аванпост. Это хорошая тема, кстати, автоматический аванпост. Личная каюта, отдельная комната, где может спать один альтер. Личное пространство положительно влияет на настроение. Защита модуля. Открывает доступ к защите для модуля, замедляющий износ модуля на 50%, что позволяет дольше обходиться без ремонта. Защищенный модуль также имеет сниженный шанс повреждения во время магнитной бури. Ага. Что у нас, кстати, 10 ремонтных наборов имеется. Так, на смене в оранжерее. Обогащенные металлы копай пока что. Минералы тоже можно. Органику не нужно копать. Органики у нас куча. Ух ты, это что такое? Обмен телами. Фильм какой-то. Футбольный мячик. Да ёптудей, блин. Аномалии накаляют. Так, где этот маяк разместить? Где вообще? Ага, еще выше надо забраться. Видите, тут еще аномалия. Ведь можно просто. Чё так много аномалий-то? Блядь. Радиации впитал. Это впитаем. Бляха. Заебись. Обморок от облучения. Что это значит? Солнце далеко. Заебок, блин. Меня в лазарет отнесли. Спасен альтером. Вы потеряли сознание за пределом базы. Все, спасибо. Вы оба получили облучение. Заебок. Так, я механик. Иди на обслуживание базы. Ян ботаник. Сюда. Так, Ян шахтер. Сюда. А Ян нефтяник. Модуль очистки. Модуль очистки у нас... можно металлы делать. Да. Башен.
Hey man, I'd like to talk to you.
Так, установить МРТ. МРТ установлено. Делать МРТ после работы. Капец, лес. Долез. Там меня ебанули аномалии. Надо лезть по новой. 6 дней магнитная буря, а по новой будут обратно эти аномалии вонючие. Батарейки явно нужно плавать. Ура! Я добрался. Так. Где эта фигня? Гравитационный сенсор. Готово. О! Надо кое-что обсудить. Обсудим, дорогой. Дай мне только отсюда спуститься. Так. Пум-пум-пум. Так, пока я тут шляюсь, надо... Ремонт выполнен. Кухня, мастерская, переназначить. Ну иди в мастерскую. Да, вроде есть. А где мне тут еще можно поразведывать? О, вот это можно разведать. Нахаваем. Аккумулятор. Кстати, у нас тут есть на производстве аккумуляторов. Назначение, да, Ян Ботаник на смене. На смене модуль очистки Ян Нефтяник. Ян Механик недовольный. Давайте сверхурочные отменим, чтобы они поуспокаивались чуть-чуть. Эти альтеры. А то что-то злой Ян Механик еще что-то разобьет. Бонг. Эти вещи надо будет пораздавать этим альтерам. Опа, тут я был. Да, обогащенный металл у нас тут копается. чтобы все было хорошо. Пиги нам пока не надо вроде как. Не надо. Да не, вроде не надо. Улучшение скафандра, наверное, нужно будет сделать. Пу-пу-пу-пу. Улучшение для зондов. Личная каюта, эффективное питание. Изучить надо. А ну-ка, копну, наверное, рапидия. Для расширения базы, наверное, он нужен. Шахтер получил радиационный ожог. Так, ну тогда... Тогда... Давайте его в лазарет отправим. Я на шахтера. Радиацию полечит. Пу-пу-пу. А чё ты перестал очищать? Очищай давай. Я нефтяник дальше. Работайте, солнце еще высоко. Линия базы выучена. Месторождение минералов. Месторождение. Обогащенная. Что у нас? Вода есть. Минералы есть. Еще даже одна вода есть на всякий случай. Рапидий. Разве что можно еще поставить на... Это как его... На добычу. Хотя зачем он нафиг мне сдался, твой рапидий? Пока вроде непонятно. Пока он вроде не нужен. Накопал и так этого рапидия. Привет, Мичман. Или Мичман. Так, ага, 100 минералов надо на расширение. Кто у нас тут? На минералах кто-то есть? Никого нету, да? Я на шахтера туда. Капец, они все злые такие, блин. Пу-пу-пу. Надо их как-то поуспокаивать будет. Может, фильмец со всеми посмотреть? Общий. Где у нас тут комната отдыха? Люди, которые всегда заканчивают ваши предложения. Будущая бывшая девушка. Давайте фильмец посмотрим. Будущая бывшая девушка. Тут же ж реально фильм. Кстати, просмотр идет. Сейчас отвлекаем.
Hey, are we watching this or what?
Yes, we are, yes. I just want to make a few more quick tweaks to the device. I think I'm close.
I'm sure.
I am.
Okay, I'm not starting a 2-hour movie at midnight.
All right, well then just give me a minute to power it down.
1 minute, and then I'm coming up there and dragging you out.
Okay.
Phil, there's no time to explain.
Oh, you said I have 1 minute.
Phil, I need you to listen to me carefully.
What is this?
6 years ago, aliens arrived on Earth. They consumed all of our natural resources and enslaved humanity.
What was that? What did I just see? What was that? Is that real?
It doesn't have to be. I've traced the sequence of events this exact moment in time to your device. We use the alien tech to come back to make sure you activate it tonight, but you need to listen to me. You need to do exactly what I say when I say it, so we get this done before my past self comes up those stairs in 60 seconds.
The fate of humanity depends on you.
Man.
Glad to be here. Got it. And who are you?
This is my partner, Gunnar.
Hi, it's nice to meet you. I've heard so much about you.
Okay, so, Phil, your leftmost node on your module. You need to articulate it slightly. Do you see
Sorry,
what I'm
you two are work friends, or?
Yeah.
Basically,
Yes.
well, not exactly,
Well,
but
yeah.
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 So, sorry, just to, when you say partner, you mean partner or partner?
Honestly, Phil, it's dangerous for me to tell you too much about the future.
Jenna, what the hell?
Okay, yes. Me and Gunnar will be seeing each other. Yes.
Oh my god.
Phil, please, I really need you to focus. Okay, so we don't have that much time.
Oh my god. I'm dead.
Oh, that's
I
so
died.
sad.
And then you have to move on. You're being really brave right now. All right, well, take good care of her, man. She's a very special lady. She means everything to me.
Wow.
So, how do I die? Is it because of my device, or is it because the aliens get me, or it's heroic, right?
You don't die. You're not dead. You're like a teacher or something. I don't know. We haven't really talked in a while.
Jesus. Okay.
Okay, quick, hurry. Okay, that node, you're gonna move
One
it.
sec. Love you. So we break up?
Please, Phil, hurry. The fate of humanity.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna save the world. I'm processing a lot right now, and I would like us to discuss this.
Okay, well, we have.
You have. I will have, but I have not. Is it a mutual thing, or
It got to a mutual place.
why do you why?
Well, I don't know. We weren't communicating that well anymore, and sometimes you can be a little petty.
I'm petty.
And, honestly, things got a little crazy when the hive ship destroyed San Francisco.
I'm not petty.
Okay.
you know, sometimes people grow apart at a certain point, and I think they just kind of need to separate to kind of find that freedom by themselves, you know.
Thank you, Gunnar. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah,
Thanks.
but
Thanks, man. You know what? I feel like I would feel much more comfortable working if Gunnar weren't here.
It doesn't have to be weird between the two of you.
I told you I shouldn't have come.
No, babe, it's not you.
Yeah?
Yeah, I need you here.
Well, I need you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Phil, listen. This is the pettiness I'm talking about. You have a chance to save humanity and most of Europe, but instead...
Oh, cool. So now you care about my work. Got it.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It's just interesting that now that it's going to save the world, you care about my work. But a couple days ago in my timeline, you didn't seem like you fully supported it. You were talking a lot about, like, is this worth the effort? Do people really need a distress beacon / electronic toothbrush? Which I think they do, inarguably, in case they get lost in the woods and they need a way to get home and all they have with them is a toothbrush.
I mean, I'd use it.
Right? You were just being very negative about, like, am I even ever going to finish it? Which I will, so...
Well, I mean, I was right.
I'm going to finish it.
I'm from the future, and you don't.
I'm going to finish it right now.
Because I'm back here making you!
Maybe we just take a breather for a second.
Блять, я смотрю фильм, играю в игру.
If we change the future, you two might never even meet, so...
Well, funny enough, we actually looked into it, and most timelines, we end up together.
Okay, Gunnar. Yeah, what if I do this?
No, wait!
Oh! What? Okay, what if I undo that? Oh!
Покрутил, вначале они женились, потом она беременна от него.
Okay, out of my way. Do it myself.
Hell yeah.
Нормас.
So Jenna said you're from Michigan, right?
Originally.
Yeah, I got family in Grand Rapids, so that's crazy,
That's,
right?
yeah, cool, man.
Yeah.
It's done. It's transmitting with enough time to reach the fly-by-by system. We're finally gonna get the help we need to beat those gray bastards.
Yes!
Hey, get your butt down
Oh,
here.
time's up. We gotta move. Here, take this in case we need to contact you again. Seriously, brother. It's a real pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, good to meet you, man.
Take care.
Yep.
And you know, Phil, I know whatever's gonna happen between us is gonna happen, but you're a great guy, and I'll always care about you. And that thing over there, I tweaked like the smallest thing, so really, you saved the world. And I would honestly like to catch up sometime. I miss you. You alright?
Yeah. One more thing, yeah. Bill?
What is that?
Yeah, just over
Oh,
here.
it's,
Sorry.
um,
I'm sure this goes without saying, but if you could just not tell anybody about this.
Who is that?
Oh. Hi, I'm Gunnar.
Jenna.
Damn it. Seriously?
Так они и познакомились.
Wow, you have really welcoming eyes.
Oh.
Is that? Do you get that?
I mean...
I don't know. This is so weird, but I like already feel so comfortable talking
This
to you.
is so weird. This is so weird.
Right.
This is so weird.
Are you guys friends?
No.
О, шикарно. Настроение у всех поднялось.
There was something you wanted to talk about. Yeah. This journey. It's taking longer than I thought. Gives me more time to think. Practice all those theoretical scenarios in my head again. Are you stressed about going home? Wouldn't you be? So many unknowns. The way it's gonna play out. When I finally appear on Lena's doorstep, will I catch her after her morning run, or does she not do that anymore? And where does she even live? But most of all, will she be happy to see me, or will it scare the shit out of her? You know what? I should be mad at you for getting distracted like that. But I totally get it. This fantasy keeps you going, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Just tell me at least if she still watches that stupid comedy show. You know, the one about a bunch of eggheads trying to make a video game that sells. Yeah, yeah, that's the one. She'd eat a packet of roasted peanuts and laugh her ass off. Right. And then it was, honey, I'm out of peanuts. You're not going to the store by any chance? Oh man, exactly. I loved that. I hated that. Huh. You're gonna think this is funny, but I'm experiencing this strange feeling when we talk about our common memories with her. Like an annoying itch that I can't scratch. I think I might be jealous. Jealous? Of whom? Me? No, not who. More like jealous of what? All those things I shared with her, intimate moments, I thought they were just between me and her. Now, I have to live with the fact that you had them too. So, even if I did, does it reduce the value of what you shared with her? Maybe not objectively, but it's hard to be cool about it. All those thoughts, such as, did she feel the same way with him or was it different for her? It's like with being cheated on. Sometimes it can be easier to accept it when it's just physical, but it can be much more painful when it actually involves feelings. And someone else suddenly enters a space that was supposed to only belong to the two of you. The conversations you had, that restaurant you liked together, the music you shared. Take it easy, man. Nobody's cheating on anyone. I know, not literally, but emotionally, it's the same sensation of not being the only one. Oh, I remember that feeling. There was a time when I thought Lena was cheating on me. What? Things were already beyond repair for us. I think I just needed to blame someone else for it. find an easy explanation as to why she was so distant from me. Was it true? No. I can see now how childish it was of me. And I know it's not very mature to be feeling what I'm feeling now. But that's just jealousy for you. It's not rational in any way. Still, you just can't help it. And all it does is make your mind go crazy. Still, love wouldn't be what it is without it. You think? I know some people say there's nothing like a little jealousy to keep the fire burning. But it also lets in something toxic. Suspicion. Possessiveness. All those things love should go without. What do you think? I really can't say. Maybe it's because love has so many faces. Who can say if a passionate affair is better than steady family love? Actually, that's a no-brainer. Passion scores much higher for me. Really? You know what? I shouldn't have touched on this subject in the first place. What? Why not? It's opening up too many wounds. I guess I just miss her. Simple as that. I hope she calls again soon. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. Anytime. Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. My old projector. It's symbolic that you took it with you. I guess it reminds me of the first time when I thought it would be cool to explore space. Really? For me, it's more about feeling at home. It will definitely make me feel more comfortable around you. What if she died because of something we did? It was just a sheep. The sooner we get over it, the better. Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. No way! Is that my old pipe? Yeah, and it sure is old. I didn't use it often after high school, to be honest. That's why it looks better than I remembered. I used it a lot. It inspired so many crazy ideas for fixing the world. Thank you. Hey, you wanted to talk? Yeah, I wanted to thank you for getting me that exercise equipment again. You have no idea how it helped me to stay sane in here. But I was thinking, what if we built something everyone could benefit from? Great. I was hoping you'd suggest upgrading the refinery so you can be more efficient there. It's not just about work, Jan. I was thinking about something totally different. A whole new module where we could work out. Spend our free time in a healthy way, instead of playing beer pong or watching TV. Oh, okay. I'm not saying no. But you're not saying yes? I guess I'm saying maybe then. You know me, glass half full. I can work very well with a maybe. Thanks. Why is everyone talking about the greenhouse? There was a repidium leak, and it broke down. Because of the leak? Because of a giant turnip that damaged the irrigation system. Oh, cool. Let's all take a break and eat some giant turnip then. Don't look for excuses for indolence. Anyway, given the enormous size of the turnip, I'd say it equals 5 portions of raw food. So, did you get any interesting readings from the gravity sensor? Yes, fascinating stuff. The gravity field distortion forms a remarkable pattern. It's not like any of the other distortions we've encountered. Do you think it's connected to the integral? Looks like everything's connected here. I told you that gravity distortions have been observed on previous missions, but the scale of this one, it's unprecedented. And it's making me wonder. About what? You see, logically, objects on the proximity plane shouldn't have a mass in our reality. So how could they have such a strong impact on our gravity? It could lead to some extremely revolutionary hypotheses. It's so annoying that I can't devote more time to this problem. So, how do we proceed? Well, it looks like we have no other way but to destroy this extraordinary phenomenon. Are you serious? How am I supposed to use the illuminator on that? No, the illuminator won't help us here. We'll need to create a counterforce that will neutralize the gravity field. It will have to be very powerful and extremely precise. I'll need some time to make the calculations. One mistake, and this whole thing can go dangerously wrong. That sounds complicated. Can't we simply bypass it? Blow a hole in the canyon wall or something? No, we can't. The horizontal span of the force field extends way beyond our measurements. We don't have the time to look for a way around it. So I'd strongly recommend you let me research my solution. Hi there. You doing all right?
I don't think I can take it. This is not my body. This is not my life. Not that I want either of them back.
Embrace it. You're a new man. You can work, and who knows, maybe there's a whole life still ahead of you.
Hard to imagine that, but I can focus on the work for now. That's something that can keep my demons at bay.
That's the spirit. Work is the best cure for all the problems. Don't hold back.
Damn. I just hope I don't fuck everything up again. That would really be my luck. Always the useless loser.
You're not a loser. You were just unlucky.
Oh yeah? What about your other body doubles? Were they unlucky too?
Well,
what difference does it make if I don't even know who I am anymore?
relax. You're still the same dude, but you have both arms now. You're healed.
Doesn't feel that simple.
Don't worry about it too much.
No. I'll try.
Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too.
Is that the ball from the Titan Tigers game?
That's right. I knew you'd be excited. Yeah. So many good memories linked to this one.
Yeah. They scored the last goal of the season with that ball, after everyone wrote them off. Maybe it's a sign that we can make it as well. Thanks.
Okay. Just lie still and think of something engaging. When will you have the results? Not before I finish scanning everybody. You're the first one, so after we finish, you can go to bed and come back in the morning. I should know more by then. Okay. Ready? Here we go. Damn. I hope everything will turn out just fine.
Something's gonna be wrong. I just know it. Feels like waiting for high school finals or something.
Hey, can you hear me? Loud and clear. Waking up from cryo sleep. Achy back, buzzing sound in ears. Piercing headache. I'll have to recommend more humane methods for the, what the hell? Just take it easy, I can explain. I knew there was something rotten going on. So this is what they're really doing. Replicating people. For efficiency. I'm afraid it's much more complicated than you think. Oh, well, I can't wait to find out how much more complicated it is. You will. Just let me ask you a few control questions first, okay? I'll only answer to a human being. Where's the captain? Please. What is your name and role on this mission? My name is Jan Dolsky. I'm a representative of the Joint Trade Union sent on this mission to make sure nobody is fucking with the people employed here. And you know what? My notebook is beginning to fill up fast. No, you've got it all wrong. Nobody is fucking with anyone here. There was an accident. Accident? What accident? During the landing, I'm afraid the whole crew died. Oh, isn't this just getting better and better? The whole crew? Where's the comms room? I need to report this back to the Union immediately. I'm sorry, but access to the comms room is restricted. Really? Don't tell me you're calling the shots here. Someone had to make you, Mr. Lookalike. I want to talk to them. They should be told that it's illegal to use people's DNA like that. Actually, you're the one that's been created illegally, and I was the one who made you. Like I said, things went south, I had no choice. This is absurd. It's true, and you're not the first one I made. I have Rapidium. No, you're lying to me. Rapidium is what we were supposed to... Besides, I'm someone important. I do things for people. Real people rely on me. Calm down. You're not the original Jan, but that doesn't mean you can't be important. You're right about us being different. That's because I altered my mind to make you. I don't have your history of fighting for people. That can be really useful here. This is just... No, it's not happening. You know what? You need two things to process this. Time and straight up facts. You'll find everything you want to know in the mission logs. It better not be corporate propaganda. You can decide for yourself. Once you've read it, let's talk again. In the meantime, just make yourself at home in the base and meet the rest of the crew. Talk to people. Yeah, it might be wise to start with that.
finish my tasks. Want me to take care of this now?
Yes. I was missing that.
friend. Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. Oh, look at that photo. I'm surprised you took it. They told us to take things that bring back happy memories. I guess I hoped this memory would cheer me up in hard times. I remember the day this picture was taken. I already had a massive crush on Lena. Thanks, man. That's a lovely gift. Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. No way! On my old skipping rope. So you did want to get back in shape. Yeah. I thought that I'd be bored enough here to train regularly. If I remember correctly, buying it was my first attempt at working out. Did I fail? Yes. But it was a start. Thanks, man. So how's the workout going? You happy with your barbells? Oh, yeah. Thanks for making the effort. You feeling all right? Honestly, my body feels great. I feel much stronger already, but... But what? But it's not okay. I'm not okay. I think I was deceiving myself. I did feel incompatible, but it wasn't because my body was incomplete. It was because my soul was missing something. Or someone, to be more precise. Someone I loved.
О, а вот и повесточка.
Man,
Да, я думал, где же она? Где же
is it
она?
really so surprising for you?
Вот она.
Yeah, man. I mean, a dude? Oh, hiding behind selective memory, are you? What about the basketball team captain? That ring a bell? What? Oh, no, man, come on. That was just for laughs. Oh, yeah. Yeah, for laughs. What about your cousin's boyfriend in the summer of... Okay, yeah, you win. You win. I always thought of it as a phase. You know, experimenting with different stuff. Well, I thought that about my experiments with girls. But it wasn't a phase. It felt right for you. You just never met the right guy. Yeah. I guess I met the right woman instead. And I met Ben, which means in our case, it wasn't really about looking for a woman or a man, just finding the right person. So, tell me more about Ben. Well, after Mom died, I decided to stay abroad, quit college. I joined this community of warehouse workers and got into activism. Ben was in our group, a geology student, but he was different. Never took things too seriously, everybody liked him. He had me the moment he smiled at me. What happened then? Our protest didn't bring results, so we intensified our actions. Police interventions escalated. Before we knew it, we were entangled in a full-scale war between the workers and the corporations. I was all into it. I even felt like the people might want me as a leader. But Ben, he started having doubts. He detested violence. He wanted us to try and change the corporation by working with it instead of fighting it. Sounds like your Ben was a truly idealistic soul. You got that right. At first, I mistook it for cowardice, but as the riots got more and more violent, I began to see he was actually brave to go against the tide like that. So, when Ben suggested we just pack our things and get away from it all, you went with him. Yeah, I did.
and I never regretted that decision. So, you missed this guy. We became inseparable. He talked me into taking up a job at an offshore oil rig. And one day, when we were on shore leave, Ben started talking about rubidium and space mining missions. He was so excited about it. Wanted us to enroll there and then. And did you? We both did. And then we got totally wasted, which was a bad idea because that was our last day off. So the next day, our transport arrives and Ben gets on it without me. I'm just too damn hungover. So I stay behind, miss my shift, make calls to tell them I'll get on the next transport. But I never do. Because that day, there's a major gas leak on the rig. The whole thing blows up, killing a dozen people, including Ben. After that, I just kept blaming myself for not being there with him. I kept turning it over and over in my head, wondering if I could have done something. Well, that sucks, but you do realize none of it actually happened. See, that's the whole point. I do. Okay. At first, I was too confused to even think about it, and I guess I tried to keep Ben and that whole story at arm's length. It was depressing enough to realize who I was, or what I was. A ripple on the water of someone else's life. And I don't like being depressed, you know that. Yeah. But doing more and more of those bench presses, I just couldn't avoid thinking that if my real life path was different and I, meaning you, never even met Ben, then that means there's a possibility he might still be alive, if he exists at all. And the more I think about it, the more certain I am that I just want to know. I want to know what the real reality looks like. Does that make any sense to you? Okay, tell you what. Why don't we try and find out more about him when we get back? If we get back. If you get back. Not much chance for me to make it. We both know that. No, Jan. You don't get it. I need to know now. It would just be so amazing to discover a different, better ending to my story. Oh, come on. Can't you use your contact with Earth to ask around? Okay. No promises, but I can try. Thanks, man. Seriously, I know it's a lot. I'll need to narrow down the search a bit, though. Sure. The name's Ben Harris. Actually, his full name's Benjamin, but he never liked it. The Ben I knew anyway. So I was thinking, since my Ben was so hyped up about going on a Dolly mission, if he exists, there's a solid chance he applied in this reality too, which means he's gotta be in Ally Corp's database of candidates. Okay. Let's find out if you really know him that well. Hey, how's it going for you? Still early days. Could use a little more comradeship in the group, but we'll get there. I have faith. Comradeship is great, but what these guys need is motivation to work harder and longer. Efficiency. The human being is a working machine. I can see the system already brainwashed you. Do you seriously think we should be confronting Ally Corp now? So you don't think enough has happened? Leaving you like this, making you create us like slave machines. And look at us, mining rupidium for them like good little children. Wake up, Jan. What would you have us do? Go on strike? I'm still trying to figure that out. Well, keep me posted. I sure will. Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. Well, well. I didn't take you for a fan of dystopias. Honestly, I never read it. I thought I might enjoy it during the long evenings in the base, but I'm too drained to even pick it up. I read it a dozen times at least, and I will gladly do it again. It's such a great reminder of how corporations train us to be their servants. So, you have our results? Yes. It was a long night, but everyone got scanned. I've just finished running the results through our medical software. And, well, there's no easy way to put it. It's there. Mutated tissue. It's growing in our brains. What? You mean we all have it? No. Not all. Almost everyone is affected, but there's one exception. You, Jan. You're the only one that's clean. Holy shit. Yeah. You know what that means? That it's because of rupidium? Oh, I wouldn't go so far. You were the only one who wasn't created with it, true. But there were so many other factors. The speed with which our brain tissue was forced to grow, external circumstances, like radiation, that could have disrupted the process somehow. There are two things we know for sure. One, creating any other altar will most probably result in the same condition. And two, if we don't find a cure, we will all die, just like the sheep. The whole crew, except for you. It's a matter of days. Look, man. I know you're not the emotional type, but is this the moment you want to talk about how you feel? I appreciate what you're trying to do here. Stop and think about it for a moment before we move on to try and find a solution. But what do you want me to say? If you look at it from a certain angle, death is a logical outcome of events. I suppose not knowing exactly what caused it bothers me more than not being immortal. The only thing I'm really scared of is the possibility that this mission will fail because I won't be around. So, how do we find a cure? Well, I don't know. Try as I might, this is where my expertise ends. Okay, don't worry. We'll think of something, right? We always do. I don't know, Jan. Maybe the people who told you to branch yourself will be able to help us. Maybe. I am still waiting on a call from Lucas about the coordinates. It's worrying he hasn't got in touch yet. Well, let's hope he does. In the meantime, the best we can do is focus on getting rid of that gravity distortion. Even if we can't make it to the end of the mission, at least we can clear the path for you. Okay, Matt. Thanks. Hey, man. How are you taking it? First Molly dying, and now your condition. It must be hard for you. How am I taking it? Well, I've been thinking. If Molly was the first one you created, and I was the second one, does that mean I'm next in line? Maybe. All it means to me is yet another reason to hurry up and get you all cured. Unless this planet has other surprises up its sleeve. I mean, the way Molly went. Just when we were celebrating. Who could have expected that? The irony is, I liked being around that creature. It kinda consoled me. Really? Talking to a sheep consoled you? Yeah. Got a problem with that? Reminded me of Mom's dreams. She always wanted to move to the country and settle down on a farm. Don't you remember? She wanted to raise sheep. It only came back to me after Molly went. Yeah. True, I'd forgotten about that. Dad never took those dreams seriously. Neither did we. That's an understatement. We absolutely hated them. Her annoying love of nature. Every weekend she'd go, Jan, why don't we go for a walk? See how the park has changed since last week. Looking back, I wish I'd said yes more often. Yeah. Our idea of a perfect day was to stay in our room all day and play games. Luckily, she let it go eventually. Oh, no. Now, she gave up on us, but she never let go of her sanctuary. Sanctuary? What do you mean? In the park? The bench? Yeah. She couldn't have a house in the country, so she found herself a hideout in the city. Her favorite bench. She revealed her little secret to me years later. You're telling me she never took you there? No. Oh. Right. I guess that's because it was after Dad moved out. You were gone by that time. What was it like? Actually, it was beautiful. And finally, I was old enough to sit still for 5 minutes and just look at freaking trees with her. Doesn't sound very special, but it was. You wouldn't understand. And after she passed, I went to sit on that bench on my own. Every time I was down, I went there. It comforted me. I guess I could really use a place like that now. Hey, how are you holding up? You really want to know? All right.
Every night, I have the same dream. And in that dream, I'm dying. And then I wake up, and guess what? I can't tell myself it was just a bad dream. Please. I get that you're scared, but I need you to stay strong. It's important for morale. Yeah. You're right. I need to get a grip. They look up to me. Hey, how are you holding up? What do you think?
You heard the news, didn't you? We're going to die.
Don't worry, okay? I won't let that happen.
Good, Jan. Do something. Because I don't want to go. I'm not ready. Not yet.
Why is it so important? Looks like a waste of space, to be honest. Hey, how are you holding up? I'm doing my best, thanks. Just trying to come to terms with it. I mean, dying? Then don't come to terms with it. I want to see you win. Okay. It's all in the head, eh? Hey, how are you holding up? Shit, man. What can I tell you? It's what always happens, right? Just when you start hoping things can change, someone or something decides to drop a goddamn bomb on you. Story of my fucking life. Don't worry, we'll find a way out of this. I'm sure of it. Yeah. Jan Dolsky never gives up, right? We're just gonna work our asses off until we either make... yours now.
Come see me. I'd like to draw your attention to something. need more storage space.
So, have you finished your calculations? Do you know how we can get the gravity field back to normal? Yes, the design is ready. Our counter force will have to come from several sources. 2 neutralizing towers, 1 per each side of the canyon to cover the whole affected area. It will be an effort to build them, but if operated correctly, they should do the trick and give us safe passage through. Man, we'll need to push like crazy to pull this off before the sun comes up. Right. And that's not the half of it. Once you set up the towers, they will need to be operated simultaneously. So, we'll need to send 4 people up there at the same time. Oh. Yeah. Better shape up your crew if we're gonna do this.
I'm not touching this shit. We should get rid of it. Sorry, but it makes no sense to me. I can't see how eating a carrot does us more harm than good.
Hey, man. I can see you've been tense lately.
Who? Me?
Nah. I'm cool. Come on. Let me help. How do you usually deal with, anxiety?
Anxiety? I'm not a wimp. I don't do anxiety.
Well, I'd never call you a wimp, seeing how much work you get done in a day.
Thanks. I'm doing my best.
Focus. What took you so long?
Man, finally. I was trying to reach you for days, but I was getting some crazy distortions. I had to reprogram the frequency. What the hell is going on out there? Is the base safe?
No, it's not. We stopped again, in the middle of a great big canyon this time. There's a massive gravity field distortion in front of us.
Gravity distortion, shit. That would explain why I couldn't get through to you for so long. This is not good news, Jan. You need to find a way to neutralize it. Have you managed to collect any data?
Yeah, I built a gravity sensor. Looks like I'm gonna need to set up some neutralizing towers on the canyon rooftop.
So, you already have a solution. Well done. That's good news. Anything else I should know about?
My altars. They're suffering from a mysterious disease.
What do you mean?
Some strange brain mutation. Molly. The sheep I had to create to test Rapidium had it too. She died without warning.
Shit, Jan. I don't know what to say.
Yeah,
What about you?
I'm fine. It's just them.
Oh.
Yeah. Rapidium. Not so great after all.
Yeah, I guess it couldn't be perfect. Nothing is. Not in this world. Still, we can't give up, Jan. Not yet. Maybe there is a cure. A method to undo this side effect. Tell me, do you know anything more about this condition?
I have MRI scans of the whole crew, and Molly's autopsy report.
Wow. You've been busy. Send them over. I need to take this to Maxwell at once.
Maxwell, are you sure I can trust him? Last time I spoke to him, turned out he's in some kind of conflict with the corporation. What's this guy's agenda, really?
Well, looks like he trusted you since he told you all about it. Look, don't worry. It's not really a conflict, it's just... Well, it was very unfair how they treated him. Shut down his lab, basically killed his scientific career. He was like a fish taken out of water, you know? And now seeing what you've done, he must have felt so excited, like it wasn't all for nothing. And he's jumping into a river again.
I don't like this secrecy. I'd really prefer it if the corporation was on the same page as Maxwell here.
I don't think you would, Jan. If you knew more about how they treated him, he was on the brink of a real revolution in cognitive science, but he made a mistake. He let the bureaucratic machine take over and undermine our efforts. We were just a step away from getting it right when they closed Project Ela down.
We?
Yeah. I was in it too. That's why I followed him when he was transferred to mining ops.
So, if Project Ela was so great, why was it killed?
Officially? Some corporate budget-cutting bullshit. But if you ask me, once the board realized what he was doing, they got scared. What they had in mind for our lab was a contract with the Army that could go on for years and guarantee state funding. They wanted to fix people so they could send them back into action. We wanted to cure them.
That project, Ela, what was it about?
Helping people. patients affected by PTSD, war veterans, mostly. Everyone else wrote them off. Except for Maxwell. He never gave a shit about what other people thought. He came up with new quantum-based technology to ease the pain of their trauma. Altering memories. Painful memories.
So, you think Maxwell could find a cure for my alters?
I don't know. But what you're doing is a continuation of his life's work. You can be sure he'll do everything to help you. I'll talk to him at once and relay your findings to him. We'll see what he thinks.
Okay.
In the meantime, you should focus on clearing your route out of that canyon. Neutralizing that gravity distortion might take some time and resources.
Roger that.
Hang in there, Jan. We'll get back to you as soon as we can.
Thanks, Lucas.
L7 out.
Nothing like a movie night, right?
Hey man, I was thinking, have you ever noticed how often we finish each other's sentences? Yeah, we have lived together for way too long. Right. I feel like we've probably had every conversation.
Все, что можно на свете, и потому
Always know what the
мы
other
всегда
one
знаем, о чем думаем, да? Да.
But like,
Ну, как бы конкретно почему мы это делаем, я не знаю. Когда ты думаешь, у нас возникает эта потребность, потому что это определенное привлекательное качество. Нет, нет. Мне кажется, это мы просто хотим показать, что мы внимательно слушаем, верно? Чуткие, да, а также... Короче, быстро не базарят их.
Pass me another beer, please?
Can't handle
Yeah.
like an unresolved melody. Right. And in a way, does sort of make us
really annoying.
Right.
Well, like, we could totally
Stop if we want to, obviously. We just have to face
our fears and just never
finish
this
current.
ongoing.
Ew, guys.
Sentence. Right.
Can we actually stop? I don't know. Sure doesn't seem like it, but like I have total autonomy
over my own
thoughts, right? And I certainly
can't be read
like a book.
It's like my mind tells me
To just stay quiet, for sure. But like then somehow the instinct to
finish a sentence
kicks in as if it's
totally out of
my control, right? And I'm like stuck in
some kind of sentence
vortex. Hang on, quick. We need to both say the most like random
thing we can think of
that we would never otherwise
say.
Right.
My
My foot has an
Area code all its own. That's
in a Peruvian rug shop.
located entirely
That's
within the
ridiculously
International
amusing.
Space PlayStation, and it's a.
Pluvi estafa stage wells.
Those
are all the things I was gonna say, and the fake word at the end. What is happening? Oh my god. Wait, maybe the reason we keep
Finishing each other's sentences.
is because they're not.
Each other's sentences.
Maybe we're actually
Only
one person. God! Oh! No, we're just
Good
really annoying,
one.
right? Yeah.
Hey man, I want to talk to you.
I hope you come up with a solution soon. People are getting nervous. You wanted to talk about something? Yeah. I've been laying low, just observing the situation from a distance, but I think it's time you and I talked. Okay. So, you're a builder. Yeah. For a corporation. Yeah. And you weren't supposed to have any responsible role on this mission. And what's your point? Well, I'll be upfront with you. It pains me to see what you've become. Really? Yeah. I know it sounds funny from a guy who just popped out of a jar, but I know you, Yan. And I know what you once wanted. I'm dying to know. You, Yan Dolsky, wanted to be a leader. True. And now that you mention it, I do recall having juvenile fantasies about it. Remember our fierce ocelot survival camp? We got to the rank of patrol guide at 12. You can call that a juvenile fantasy. I'll call it a promising start. Fierce ocelots, yeah, that was a cool adventure. Adventure? Huh. What about standing up for your men when the camp director made them clean the latrines for 3 days in a row? Man, yeah, right, I forgot about that. And the protest we organized when the canteen gave us forks to eat soup with? We're no goons. Give us spoons. Yes, see? You remember. And how good it felt to have people follow you, trust you, respect you. So, what happened? How did you end up as a corpo rat without any agency? Oh, I have some agency in my life. Social security matters when you want to get a mortgage for your dream home, settle down with someone you love. That can change priorities. So, selfishness stood in the way of your ideals. Are you trying to make me feel bad about myself? I'm just thinking out loud. Where did your choices get you? Are you really satisfied with how you ended up drifting with the current, not getting in anybody's way? Because things can still change, you know? If you go back to your ideals and remember how to be a true leader. And how exactly would I do that? You can stand up for your people like you used to do, instead of trying to please the bigwigs. You can make sure working conditions in here are humane. Meaning, let's start with the fundamentals. I can see you care about radiation protection. That's good. Now, I want you to keep it up. That sounds reasonable. Of course, you can't do it by imposing overtime on anybody. What? No overtime? Jeez. The corporation really got to your soul. I'm not negotiating. Just tell me if you're in or not. No, I have no interest in doing that, sorry. That's probably the saddest answer you could give.
Looks like you lost touch with yourself for good. Lucas, you there?
Jan, what's the matter?
Well, I have a favor to ask of you, sort of on the side. It might seem unconventional, but it's important.
What is it?
It's about a certain person called Benjamin Harris. It's possible he could have applied to participate in a Dolly mission in recent months. Do you think you could take a look in the candidate database and see if there's any trace of him?
And why exactly do you need to track him down?
He was very important to one of my altars. And not knowing if he's alive bothers him a lot. I'd like to help him.
Oh, I see. It's cool you care for him that way, but I can't just snoop around corporate databases at will. They're not that accessible.
Please? This is really important to me.
Look, I get it, but what do you want me to do? Break in? I mean, that would be illegal.
But it wouldn't be wrong.
I don't know. Look, no offense, but I think you're maybe a little lonely out there. That often leads to blowing insignificant things out of proportion. You know?
Look at you, the expert on human nature.
Yeah, very funny. What I mean is, why don't we stick to the bigger goal and not let ourselves get distracted? Okay? There's still so much rapidium you can bring.
Is that a no?
Oh, it's a no. Yeah. I mean, you know, I can't do it. Sorry.
Shame. Well, what can I say? Talk later then.
Let's do that. Yeah. And just stay focused, Jan. Okay?
Sure thing.
Wait to hit the gym again. gotta tell ya. Are those trees?
That's impossible. How can there be life here? Wonder if I could get a closer look at them.
Looks like I'm done. Should I go there next?
Hey, wait. Is that some kind of a projection? And they're gone. Safely into my pocket. Let's see if my crew appreciates a relaxing landscape inside the base.
Я уж думал, настоящие деревья это голучип. Или гала. Прикол. Что с ним можно сделать? Ничего нельзя, да?
I finished my tasks. Want me to take care of this now? We made it out all right, both of us. This, however, has to. Ups and downs, man. We won't go quietly. Ally Corp can count on that. Hey, you wanted to talk about something? Yeah. What is it? I need something to, keep me going. I feel like shit. What do you mean? The arm that I lost in an accident. It's weird, but it hurts. I mean, fuck, it hurts. But your arm's there, and it looks fine. I know it's fucked up, but so is everything else here. This arm is yours, not mine. I'm not some kind of wimp, so if I say it hurts, it really fucking hurts, all right? Okay,